Welcome in. Our dating expert, Kimmy Seltzer, is here this afternoon with some tips on how you can spring clean your love life. I love that. Let's get right into it. Like this idea of what does this mean? Let's start there.
Well, it's time to empty the trash, basically. Things that don't serve you, right? And I always like to start with your mindset, because if you declutter your mindset, you'll be more open to things that will serve you. So, for instance, if you are out there and you say there are no good men out there, then guess what? There will be no good men. And so it's time to kind of get rid of that so that you can see things in positivity. Also, it's a time to kind of empty the emotional baggage that you might be carrying as well. You know, a lot of times there's been trauma in the winter. There's a lot of breakups that happen. And if you're still harboring a lot of feelings that are attached to that, it's going to be hard again to be open to new situations and love situations. And finally, let's talk about the closet. It's time to get rid of all the dismal colors or maybe things that aren't, you know, very sexy. And that will make room for some new vibrant colors this spring.
I love that. When I saw the spring cleaning, the first thing I thought of, I just had my wedding, so all of my girlfriends were there, and I can't tell you, there was certain, a good number of them who are dating guys who just, they know they aren't the one. I feel like they're taking up space. Can spring cleaning have something to do with that as well? Move out of the way for the right person.
Right? Exactly.
I hope my friends are watching.
Yeah, well, and if they're still hanging on to something, then it's going to be hard to get rid of that person. So it's it's a chance to take a look at what are you gaining from that person that you're hanging on to, because often it's not the person, but it's you that's hanging on to something.
Okay.
So yes, but this is also an opportunity to kind of do that cleansing, and then you can do a little spring renewal with a glow.
Oh, I like that. What do you mean?
Yeah. So now is the time to, well, obviously we'll start with the closet, because see, a lot of times people work from the inside out. I work from the outside in. And what that means is taking a look at how you're marketing yourself, and what you put on. The clothes that you wear are sending signals out to the world that you're available and you're open, and springtime is a great time to get out there. So incorporate color. There's so many beautiful hues this spring too that people are wearing, and there's certain colors that signify attraction. That's why I always wear pink and red.
Yes,
if you notice.
Yep, I do. I was like, you're in one of your signature colors.
Yeah, men are attracted to pink and red, ladies.
I love
so
it.
You know. And then, the other thing is to take a look at how you can also put yourself out there with a vacation mentality. And the reason why I love, so I just got back from vacation, and
where'd you go?
I went to Tulum. It was amazing.
Amazing.
And I do retreats all the time, and I'm doing one in Key West coming up. And I really believe in kind of getting out of your element and breaking a pattern, because when you do that, you get energized. When you're on vacation, you're more open to talking to people. You're more curious.
1000%.
Right? And so you meet people that way. But what if you incorporated a vacation mentality in your everyday life? And I really challenge people to do that. So when you go away, come back with that renewed energy that's fun and playful as well.
Yeah. But that requires you also to be out in real life, right? In IRL versus just in the apps, in the phone. Oh, you've got to physically put yourself out there, right?
You gotta get out of the house, especially if you've been in your comfy cocoon all winter. Let's face it.
Yep.
It's hard sometimes, and the more time that goes on, the harder it becomes. So that's why I say just get out.
Do it.
Yeah, and this is also a time to brush up on your dating skills. So I have a workshop coming up that it's called mock dating.
Ooh, I like that.
Where people are gonna go on a date in front of everybody on Zoom.
Oh, actually, that sounds terrifying.
Yes, that is probably, if it scares you, it's probably something you need, right? Because no one changes in a state of comfort. We only change in a state of discomfort. So, we're gonna do that. If you go to stophatingdating.com, you'll be able to join that, and by doing that, it'll build your confidence and charisma, and that will help you get out in the spring.